Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Jonte, and welcome back to my channel. And also, how are you guys doing today? I'm alright. I had a lot of things on my mind, but this I had to get off my chest. So, I'm gonna tell you guys a little flashback story. So, I think about it like 2 weeks ago, I seen a lot of people do like Naruto, their favorite characters and shit. So, I was thinking, like, I was kind of confused because all the list I would see, I was not expecting that. I didn't see, like, I thought I would see a lot of Itachi. I thought I would see a lot of this and that, but I was surprised. And then who I saw a lot in who was like top favorite characters was Pain. And yes, this is what I think about all the Naruto characters. Overrated, underrated, and just these are people who just we haven't seen enough of. Like we barely got to see them. And favorites. These are all my favorite characters. It's like, just to let you guys see. Alright, so pretty much I'm just gonna be talking about each and every Naruto character, most of them at least, and what I think about them. So hope you guys enjoy. Let me know your thoughts and just let me know what you think down below in the comments, because I want you guys' perspective. Because if you're a Naruto head, you obviously know I love Naruto. Let me know what you think about some of these characters that you see on my list, because I was confused about how some of y'all think about each character. So I just want to see what you guys think. All right. And yeah, actually, I was planning on to play Shinobi Strikers, but that's for another time. All right. I already know I asked this, but yeah, how are y'all doing today? I'm all right. I just want y'all good. Y'all good? All right. Yeah. All right. So that's where this story kind of starts from and why I'm doing this today. And plus, I know some of you want to see another tier list since y'all like the last one. So yeah, where do I start this? Holy shit! I already made my tier list. This is how it is, but I don't even know where to start at. I guess we'll start with the fast one. All these characters, I feel like people who are just side characters and we don't know a lot about. These characters, if you don't, yeah, I know some of you don't recognize them. They're from the manga, from Boruto, and I'm not gonna spoil shit that you guys probably don't know about. So yeah, that's why I kind of just put them on here, because there's no spoilers in this shit for anything about Boruto related. But yeah, I would say him, Momoshiki's like assistant. I forgot his name. I feel like he was just a side character. He was strong, but it was like, bro got absorbed, like on some cell type shit. He got absorbed by Momoshiki for Momoshiki to become stronger. Rin, what do we say about Rin? She was the I guess Obito's fucking She was Obito's, I guess, reason to start wars and shit. I don't know. Rin, there's nothing really to say about Rin besides she had third tail inside her. You know this. Have we even got to see Rin fight? I always thought about that. We've seen this fucking face so many damn times throughout the whole entire Naruto, but have we ever seen her fight? I think we saw her do. We saw her set up a fucking trap with a rock, right? Not a rock, a log. That's the only thing we saw her do, was cut a rope and tied it was a big ass fucking log, which we do not know how the fuck she got that big ass fucking log up there like that. So it's like, it was confusing. But at the same time, it's like, what did this... I want to call her a bitch so bad, but she didn't do nothing wrong. What did she even do besides cause trauma to everybody? She caused Itachi trauma. She caused Obito trauma. Or she just did a suicide shit. And then it seemed like, oh yeah, Kakashi, it was your fault. You were the only one that could kill me. Yeah. And then she was like... so surprised. Honestly, I don't like Rin like that, but she wasn't really a good character. She was like in the middle, like, why are you here? You know? And then they gave her a purpose, and then it's like, wow. Yeah, but sorry if I have a stuffy nose. I live in Minnesota, and snow is a love-hate relationship, pretty much. But anyways, these are just side characters, assistants. Nothing really special about them, especially him. There was really nothing special about him. He looked cool at first. All he was just a dude with a Byakugan. That's all he was. Was just a ninja with a Byakugan. It's not that special. Himamari. We all know that we are expecting her to be overpowered as shit because Naruto and Hinata. So We barely saw her anything. She's still a kid, but we don't know if she's even gonna be a ninja because she looks like old, but she's still like she's acting like a kid, so we don't know. These are all for Boruto. All the Boruto characters you see on here, it speaks for itself. Like Boruto still kind of new and type of anime, and none of these characters left an impact on me, and I don't really know nothing about them really. So yeah, I just kind of put him there. Medley, he definitely was about to go to underrated, but at the same time, we only saw like one fight from him. Assistant, you already know assistant goes underrated. This was like an assistant slash teacher. Barely got to see her. I was about to put him underrated, but at the same time, I don't think we got to see a lot of him. But he definitely was that assistant. To get the job done, he was there. Definitely. Actually, just to show him a little bit of love, he definitely does go underrated. Because he was funny, and he was just that assistant who got your back. 1010. Like, come on now. She's I would say I wouldn't say she's a bad character, but all we see of her is just throwing kunais. Can we see something else? Like her most intense fight was against herself. I'm just leave it at that. Damn, I'm thinking, should I made a bad character list? I don't think I hate anybody in Naruto, but how they finished it was pretty bad. Like Rock Lee, honestly, Rock Lee wouldn't even be underrated. He would have been in a bad just because how bad they finished Rock Lee. I know most of them are shown as kids, like for Naruto shit and Shikamaru, but I'm doing like overall, like everybody in their prime. Alright. But who else? Oh yeah, I was here. Konohamaru's like what's it called? Teammates. Yeah, both of them are here. We barely see them. I don't think we ever got to see him fight either. Kiba, he's definitely not enough screen time because Kunai, because all we know from them. Come on now, Kunai. Yeah, isn't there Kunai? Yeah, I think I say it right. Kunai. All we know for her is Asuma piped her. I think she was a good teacher though, but like all we know is that Asuma was her baby daddy, and she tried to do a genjutsu on Itachi. Like that's all we know from her. But she was skilled at genjutsu. But that's all we really know from her. That's it. Kiba was the same thing. Like, all we know from him is fang over fang, fang over fang, fang over fang, and him capping on his day. Bro, he lies so much to all the kids and everything. Always saying like, "Oh yeah, I was Naruto's rival." This and that. This dude lies so much. But yeah. Who else did I forget? All the Boruto characters are just, we haven't seen enough of them. Ino was like in the middle of kind of bad, but like I didn't really see enough Ino from my perspective. Ino was just that meh character, just like 1010. They all just like meh. He was about to go underrated, but I feel like we already know he's a god. We just don't know nothing about him. Like we've seen this little bit of backstory about him and his brother, but it's just like, bro, we know you're strong, so it's like you're not really underrated. I feel like he's not really underrated. We got to see him, but it's like we all know you're strong. But yeah. Who else? I hated this bitch. I remember when I first seen her. I hated this bitch. She always seemed too loud. She gave Naruto like a 10-piece. That shit pissed me off. But I don't really like hate her, but she was just like, you're just a side character. What else? I think I went through everybody. Yeah. Now my favorites. I love all these characters. And I'm gonna just give it short and simple. I'm gonna get to the best for last. I feel like I kissed them on the lips, to be honest. Alright. Kushina. I said Kushina. Kushina? Yeah. I know I'm gonna fuck up some of these names, but I think she was a funny, good character, strong too. Probably like a lot of people don't ever realize she was strong. Even when she was alive, she was still strong, I would say. Just because the Nine Tails too, like she had the Nine Tails inside her, so that automatically made her strong. So yeah, I don't know if she was like a fully ninja though. I don't know if she just like stopped being like a ninja after that shit happened, because we know that she got wiped up by Minato, and I think she had to stop fighting. You can't fight while you're pregnant. Yeah, I would say Killer B. Killer B is one of my favorite characters because he teaches you a lesson that people don't really know, that be yourself, because Killer B, we all know his raps are trash. He cannot rhyme for shit. I even think I could do better than Killer B, but it doesn't stop him rapping. We all know that he is still, I feel like my voice cracked. We all know him as still as a good character and a strong character too at that. And he could be funny at sometimes too. Konohamaru, I would say him as a character. He was strong. All his fights was W's. Like when he faced Pain. Who else? He had lots of W fights. That special in Naruto, where he fought Naruto, and like in that tuning exams type shit. Yeah, because it was tuning exams. Because Naruto was technically still like a Genny or some shit. Yeah, definitely Konohamaru was definitely one of my favorite characters. Granny Chiyo. What more can I say about Granny Chiyo? She was funny. She's actually beat a puppet master. Wasn't she like out of retirement? I'm pretty sure. But Granny Chiyo was funny. Also, without her, Sakura would have been dead. Like, she avoided all that poison from Sasori. She definitely was one of my favorite characters, left a mark on me. Kurama grew up on thinking on everybody. One of my favorite tailed beasts. Strong, funny. Yeah, pretty much. Aruka, I think without Aruka, Naruto would have been the same. Not him as a person, but just like the whole show in general. Because he was always that side character that was funny. Like Naruto's pretty much dad. And yeah, I think that's all I would leave it as for Aruka. First Hokage though. First Hokage. I think these definitely my favorite Hokages. Fourth and first. What would I say about the first Hokage? I would start out with, of course, we all know he's probably the god of all shinobi. The first Hokage was known to be stronger than all the shinobi from what we've seen. We all know he had his funny moments too. Especially when he I think his best moment too was when he put Madara on pause. That shit was too funny. He's like, I'll deal with you later. But from Hashirama, I would say his best moments was probably just his fights with Madara, just like Naruto's. One of his best moments was his fight with Sasuke. But Hashirama, I think, was a good character, a strong leader, and a strong person, pretty much. Alright, Jiraiya. Come on, I gotta say about Jiraiya. First off, rest in peace, Jiraiya. Definitely a good character, a good student. I said good student, good teacher. Without him, lots of things would have happened. I think the only time where I hated Jiraiya, like, not really hate, but I didn't like that he did that, was when he was being too much of a pussy to fight Orochimaru. That's like the only thing, honestly. Fourth Hokage, an underrated ass fucking ninja, because you know how strong this man was? This was like a run-on site. Like, Minato was so damn strong and smart. Like, he washed Obito when Obito was a master man. He mastered the Rasengan and made it, I'm pretty sure. Also, what else? He learned how to control the tail beast chakra. What else do you want from this man? And he was one of the fastest shinobi? Come on now. These are my two favorite villains, Momoshiki and Madara. It's funny, both of them start with M. Momoshiki, he was just ruthless. He came in a Hidden Leaf village and was like, where's the Nine Tails? Alright, bet. Got his ass. How are you? This man was ruthless. Came in and just fucked shit up. Definitely a good villain. Had W fights. Overall, just ruthless. Same thing with Madara. He came in the scene, started fucking shit up. Literally, nobody could touch him. Even the 5 Kages, nobody could touch him. We all know that Madara is always going to be a top 10 character. There's so many good Naruto characters, but I would have to put him as one of my favorite villains. Neji, I did like Neji, especially Kid Neji. Neji, of course, he had a lot of potential. Sad to see him go. Actually, it was really sad to see him go. But yeah, I loved Neji when he was alive, even as a kid and grown up. He definitely left a mark on me, and yeah, definitely was like a really good character in my eyes. These three, probably my top 3 characters. I would start off with Kakashi. Kakashi, all his fights was W's. He was a funny, good character. He knew lots of shit. The man copied 1,000 jutsus and knew it well. He's strong with it, with the Sharingan and without it. People have to recognize that. Kakashi had a hard, I would say, childhood or past story. We know with that damn swing, Naruto swing comes in. We never get to see that backstory, but yeah, Kakashi, I think he was overall a good character, definitely. And Shikamaru is definitely one of my favorite characters. Where do I start with Shikamaru? I would say this man was Albert Einstein, but lazy. This man was so damn smart as a Chunin, right? No, like Chunin Genin. This man had the Hokage level mind. Honestly, could have been Hokage himself, but he was too lazy for that shit. Without Shikamaru, some of the son of a bitch. That's from something else. Without Shikamaru, some of the plans would have failed. A lot of shit would have failed without Shikamaru. Shikamaru was always that just good character who always was at Naruto's side and never saw him as a monster. Same thing with like Jiraiya and shit, like all of them. And he definitely was just that good character who was always by Naruto's side. And Naruto, whew, I could kiss you right now, but I love Naruto as a character. Naruto was my favorite character as a fictional character. I remember my first time watching Naruto. I love everything Naruto taught me. I just love him as a character. Just Naruto's always been one of my favorite characters. Simple as that. I could keep it going on and on, but I ain't trying to keep y'all. Oh yeah, actually, I never talked about Shisui in this list. Shisui, I feel like he was strong. We all know he was strong, but we barely got to see anything about him. So yeah, pretty much what I'm getting at. All right, what else? Now underrated. Oh shit, I wouldn't put him in underrated because we wanted to see him, but underrated. I already got to talk about him. He was that right hand man. And yeah. But Sadara, we're gonna talk about underrated. So Sadara, we all know that she could end up being a top ninja, like one of the strongest ninja in the world, just because of her genes and shit like that. I think she's a good character. All her scenes, it wasn't like really that bad. Only thing that's kind of annoying with Sadara is probably what would it be? I'm trying to think, is anything annoying about Sadara? I mean, she stopped crying for Sasuke, so, but it's like, wouldn't you do the same? Because if your dad left you and shit, I don't know. With Sakura, I think she is a good character and underrated character because she definitely had like lots of W's. Sugetsu definitely was an underrated ass character that people sleep on. Did you know what this man? I think people need to go rewatch his fucking fights because Sugetsu definitely had like some of the best fights. And his goal was to get the basically Kisama's blade. And did he ever accomplish that? I don't think he did, but Sugetsu was always like, in my eyes, Sasuke's best teammate. And without him, I feel like they would have less manpower because he definitely showed that he was strong and he fucked some shit up. Now, is he the Tsusukage? I know I probably said that shit wrong, but I will call him Gramps because I forgot his name. I'm not gonna lie. This man, he showed off that he was just it seemed like he was a grumpy old grandpa. He had his little funny, I'm old, oh my back. But overall, him end up as a character, even in Boruto, he definitely was a good character, and yeah, he just did like lots of heroic shit. Good leader, definitely good leader. Hinata, I still think Hinata's the strongest female on the show, definitely, or at least top 3. I mean, the only bad thing about Hinata was just her shyness, maybe. That's about it. But I still love Hinata as a character. Now, we're gonna go to here. These two, I feel like they were characters that was strong, that we didn't get to see all their abilities. Even though we know that she turned to this, oh my god, hard eyes, to what the fuck is that in Boruto? But yeah, I think these two are definitely strong. What's it called? What are they called again? Mizukages? I forgot. I forgot what they're called. Some shit like that. But I think them two are definitely strong heroes. I said strong heroes. Strong ninjas that we didn't get to see at their full potential. Only time I think where she was kind of like about to be overrated is when she was fighting Madara, because it seemed like all of them got watched by Madara, which is crazy. But she definitely showed that she was someone not to be messed with. She had a lot of funny scenes too about, like finding a man and shit like that. So I think she definitely is an underrated character. And you saw that she was melted to Susanoo. That's what kind of confused me about Madara shit, because she did the same, like when she was doing it to Sasuke. It was kind of confusing. Third Hokage, definitely a strong shinobi that should not be messed with. Even Orochimaru could have killed him at this age. He was good to Naruto. He was strong as shit. Definitely kept the Hidden Leaf Village safe for years and years and years. You know how old he is? He was alive when the first Hokage and second Hokage was still alive. You're like, he was Hokage for generations after generations. So I was like, God damn, respect this man. Itachi, we know that he is one of the strongest characters. If he didn't have his illness, we know that his fan base is too powerful, too strong. They're like the fucking Black Panther, fucking, like they praise this man Itachi. I do think he's a good character though. Not an amazing brother, but shit, Itachi was that dude. He did what he had to do, but he definitely was underrated character in strength wise. Yeah. Sai, I think he was underrated in skill wise because Sai was really strong. Like he showed that he was strong and he was fucking up some people. But his personality, it's like it's not really all that. It's not really all that interesting. But his kit was interesting though, which makes him underrated. Like that little Ninja Beast scroll. Like that's the only time we ever saw that. So yeah. Same thing with Yamato. He has some funny moments, but he definitely was an underrated character. He's like the only other dude that knows wood style besides the first Hokage. But that's another reason why first Hokage is one of my favorites. Wood style and shit. But yeah, definitely underrated character. And the one who kept Naruto under control. Definitely don't sleep on that shit. Konan was definitely underrated character. She was that right hand. She was like that ride or die chick, pretty much. She stuck with Nagato through thick and thin. When literally Nagato was, even being the villain, she always had his back. Konan definitely deserves underrated character. Maybe even favorite characters, but she definitely was a good character in my eyes. Choji, another person that didn't look Naruto as a monster. I think Choji's strong. He definitely showed that he had what it takes to be a ninja, and he was just an overall funny, strong character. He was strong. Don't sleep on that shit. Tamari, I said Tamari was underrated character because she watched everybody in her fights. Like if you go back to look at all Tamari's fights, she watched everybody. She was smart too. Tamari was definitely someone that you don't sleep on. Shino, come on now. Shino's the same way with Shikamaru. I said Shikamaru, Tamari. They're both all their fights. They always fucking shitted on their opponents. Like they rolled their asses. But Shino, his kit with his bugs, I feel like that shit was highly underrated. He could sense out chakra. He could eat chakra, and he was. I did like his kit style though first because he was way more cockier back then. But they kind of just left him in the dust, honestly. Rock Lee the same way. We all knew Rock Lee was strong. We all knew Rock Lee versus Gar was probably the best fight ever. But how they finished him off, we know they did Rock Lee dirty. But don't forget the fact that he still could fuck up half these people on his list because he could do what 1 through 7 gates. I'm pretty sure 1 through 7, at least. The dude that didn't know no ninjutsu, no genjutsu, only knew taijutsu, left a mark on everybody. Haku definitely could get it. I don't care. Haku was one of the first people we saw in Naruto with the Kekkei Genkai. Who you know that has a Kekkei Genkai? Not a lot of these people. Actually, that's a cat, but she was the very first one, and she left the mark on everybody. And that arc with the Zabuza arc, that was probably the best arc. That was how that arc started. That was probably the best arc. If Haku wasn't weak, like I would say, like if she showed some, I said she. I'm really like, I had to relax. If he actually was like brutal, like had that killer instinct, he would have killed Naruto and Sasuke right off the rip because he had them trapped, literally. Zabuza, same thing. Kekkei Genkai. His fight with like only time we got to see him was with Kakashi, fighting Kakashi, but underrated character, good villain too. I would actually put him one of my favorites, but we barely got to see him too, so I'll put him underrated. He was somebody not to be messed with either. Kabuto. This man went from side character to main villain. He definitely was just that devious spy that you had to watch out for. He would fuck. I think he was, because at first sometimes you would seem like he was good character, then bad, and then he ended up turning into a snake, using Orochimaru's cells and shit. Definitely a character who deserves a spotlight because he came up. Hidan, even though I hate Hidan for killing Asuma, I still think he was a good villain. Funny, loud, but overall just evil as shit. We all know he's still stuck under that rocks calling for help. But Datara, I still think I like him mostly for his kid. I think you should not sleep on that clay explosion shit. Shit, that Sasuke almost died. That shit was plot, honestly. I don't know why he hated Itachi so damn bad, but shit, that was his main goal, to kill Itachi and try to kill Sasuke. He thought he did, but Sasuke somehow summoned that big ass snake. But I still like him as a character. I don't really hate Sasuke, but yeah, like you see, I do think he's overrated. But yeah, Datara definitely was one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite villains, but definitely underrated with his abilities. When it comes to his abilities, Kakazu comes underrated with his abilities. His personality was just, I would say, shut up and get the job done. He wasn't really like a godlike superhero character, but he definitely was someone strong who could use all different types of chakra. Like, I said chakra, or is it nature's chakra? Elements. He could do fire, lightning, all that shit with the different little puppets. Kakazu definitely was interesting / strong character who was underrated. Like, he actually could fuck a lot of shit up. Kisame, same thing, the tailless beast, because he has so much damn chakra and that sword shit. He actually, I think his record's clean. I think he only lost to my guy, and he beat everybody else, because technically he beat Killer Bee, he beat lots of people, and at the end he took his own life. And yeah, Kisame was just that character. He was just that dude that, like, he actually seemed like, yeah, don't fuck with Kisame. That was like literally the vibe he gave. Now Kimaru, he basically was Sasuke's replacement. No, Sasuke replaced him, but he nonetheless was definitely a strong character, and he showed that he had hands. He was going at it with Rock Lee, and then we all knew he died to plot. But Kimaru was definitely one of those like underrated characters who had a Kekkei too, right? No, was it? No, because I think Curse Mark is always it, but his kit and all his fights, I wouldn't say all his fights, he was definitely an underrated character in my eyes. And what else? Underrated character and just strong overall. Dari. Definitely Dari was underrated. I still think he deserves way more spotlight. He took out so many strong people that it seemed like he was about to lose against, but he was smart. And it was funny, actually. The first time I seen this jutsu, I was thinking that was racist as hell. He was the only one that had the Black Panther, and we know he's like, yeah, probably one of the blackest on the show. So just, yeah, I believe that there. Orochimaru, definitely one of the best villains of the show. People feared Orochimaru. He mastered many forbidden jutsus, and he's still alive to this day. He's immortal. Imagine being a villain so damn strong that you learn how to be immortal. And we all knew that he left a mark on all of us. All his fights been W's too. Orochimaru was that character. Do not fuck with. Second Hokage, the person who literally created half these jutsus and mastered them too. Like, come on now, he was too strong. He was too strong not to even talk about. Mostly, honestly, he's one of my favorite characters, but I would say he deserves underrated. Asuma. Oh shit, sorry, my nose. Asuma, definitely. These two are definitely underrated teachers. They were good teachers and good friends. Asuma definitely was underrated. The third Hokage's son. What else about him? What else about Asuma? He was just a good dude in general. Sad to see him go. Guy, Sensei, Kakashi's rival, youth. His fight with Madara. What else do you want to say about Guy? Definitely the most underrated character in Naruto. It's just fucked up that in Boruto, they just said, yeah, he can no longer use his feet again, but he still seems the same. That he even just does. Guy is just that character that definitely deserves way more attention. Underrated character, I think, too, because people sleep on how strong he is. Now, these lists, I'm gonna speed through this list a little bit because I don't want to make this video too long, but I'm gonna just sum it up. All right, get to the controversies at last. I think all the Sound Village villains, I think all the Sound villains were overrated because they all got washed by Chunins. Chunins and Genins are all trash. Obito is the worst villain in history of Naruto. Man started war over fourth grade pussy. Like, come on now. Who else? Danzo was just overrated in my eyes because this dude, they act like this dude was so damn strong. He tried to take over Hokage's spot just to lose it after one day. Like, come on now, they fucking trash. Sakura, I don't even hate Sakura, but I think that she is strong, but people talk about her too much. Where it's like, bro, yeah, y'all overhyping her. She's not that strong. Zetsu, come on now. That fucking multi-shadow clone jutsu bullshit. Shit was not that impressive. Overrated, definitely. Tonari, shit, what the fuck? He got down by one punch against Naruto. Weak character, weak personality, just weak. Tsunade. Only reason why I put Tsunade here is just because they made her seem like legendary Sani and she's so damn strong. I think the best thing about her was that little summon jutsu, but otherwise, Naruto literally had her job when Naruto was like a teen. She barely even kept the Hidden Leaf Village safe. Really, it was all Naruto. We all know why we love her though. Just go down that picture, you know why. Who else? Jugo definitely. I would say he was that character that people was hyping up. Like, he always seemed like he was super strong, but definitely not. This man got washed by... Who did he get washed by? Raikage? Konohamaru? He just seemed like that character that people act like he was that strong, but honestly, he had like no good scenes, no good fight scenes. He just got washed. I forgot her name. What was her name? I'm actually gonna try to look at that. What was her name? But otherwise, when I think about her, I don't know how she even got to that level of the Hokage of their village. I forgot what it was called, like Tizukage or some shit. Wasn't like all she did was help fight Zetsus. She didn't even really seem that strong, honestly. She helped fight Zetsus, and what else did she do? She helped fight Zetsus. I forgot. I know she did something else. I know she helped out, actually, she failed at that too, so I can't even say she helped out, because I remember the first time we saw her was, I think, when the Data was on the island, right? Like, the Data and Kabuto was on the island to capture Naruto, but that failed. And then they, yeah, I think she didn't really do that much, honestly. I don't even know how she even got up like how so much. But I think she's overrated. Yeah. Mitsuki, he started out as an underrated character for me, but then that Mitsuki arc in Boruto, that shit was so overrated. Like, it just made Mitsuki look overrated, what I'm trying to say. Like, it seemed like, oh yeah, Mitsuki's so damn strong. He knows Sage Jutsu. He seems so damn strong, but now it just seems like he's just overrated. He's not even really a good character in my eyes anymore. Who else? Anybody else I want to go over quick? Him right now, I would say he's just overrated just because, yeah, we know he takes chakra and shit like that, but he doesn't seem that strong. Boruto just seeming so bad right now. The reason why I put Boruto here is just because his show, I'm not even gonna lie, just the whole Boruto show just seems overrated. But Shin, fake ass Uchiha, I just had to put him here. Who else? But yeah, Kaguya. Kaguya was definitely one of the worst villains in Naruto I ever seen. She was so fucking bad. Who else? Karin. It just seemed like Karin was just that healer that they act like she was so damn strong, but in reality she really wasn't. She just wanted Sasuke's dick over. Like, That's all we kept hearing from him. Sasuke, 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 Sasuke. It was so annoying. Who else? Who else do I want to get over quick? Yeah, Sasori. It was just Sasori. I think he was overrated because he was known as the puppet master. Dude created all these puppets, but he got washed by the same puppets. And just that fight with Sakura and Granny Chiyo, he spammed all that poison and couldn't really get them. And then when he did, they just antidote. Sasori just seemed like overrated ass character, but Raikage is not category 2. Raikage, he just what about Raikage? I don't know. It's just like he just didn't really seem all that, you know. He was the same thing with Jugo. Oh yeah, he's a Raikage, he's strong, but then he got like washed most of his fights. He didn't seem all that fast. Naruto shit on him with his speed. Minato shit on him with his speed. He just seemed arrogant as fuck and just not even that nice. Who else? What do everybody here besides Nagato? Because Nagato I want to say for last. These two, Kankuro, right? Kankuro, yeah, right. Kankuro, he just seemed like Kankuro. I would say, actually, I won't put Kankuro here. We don't really know that much about him, honestly. Oh shit. We really don't. Like, we seen him in that one fight, he got washed, and then no, actually, I think he's like mad L's. Yeah, he's actually like kind of an L character. I think he won like no fights at all, really. I think he won like one fight. I don't know. He just seemed like that weak ass character. Gaara, I wouldn't put him as overrated, but like, I think his strength. The reason why I put him overrated because his strength. Like people act like he was so damn strong, like as a kid, and him growing up. As a kid, I understand they was scared, but I feel like he wasn't like all that strong. His defense has been exposed multiple times by this man, and Naruto. So many people expose his defense, but yeah, I think he was a good leader, but not really like strong. That strong, you know. Pretty much what I'm trying to get at. Now the last two people, Sasuke. Now Sasuke definitely. Oh my god. All his fights were handicapped. Every single fight he had, it always seemed like it's something always with it. Like, Deidara blew himself up. Itachi was sick while they were fighting. You get what I'm getting at? It seemed like all his fights was handicapped. Was not that good, honestly. Okay. Now, the controversial shit, which I really want you guys to know. I want to know you guys' opinions before I end this video. Honestly, I think Pain/Nagato is overrated just because of what, like, I feel like he's not that good of a character. I think people just like of what he did. Please let me know what y'all like about his character, because I'm so lost. I feel like he's not that special. He's not underrated because we all know he's strong. I feel like he's overrated because people put him at such a high level, just like Itachi. But Itachi, we know that he definitely caught all his dubs. He lost to what, only Sasuke? I don't know. He may go on an underrated list, but at the same time, it's like, I think he's an overrated because he gets talked about a lot. I don't know, something like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this tier list. Sorry if my nose sounds stuffy and shit. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions about some characters down below in the comments. Thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.